What is going on, guys? Evo here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to tame the new creature on Scorched Earth, the Fasolasuchus. It is a big lizard creature that can go underground. Now, you're not going to need too much to actually tame this thing. You basically need anything that's an explosive, so grenades, rockets, and C4. All of that stuff works. I would recommend the C4. You're also gonna need some ghillie just to protect you from the heat in the desert, and it kind of keeps creatures that are nearby away from you. Helps make you a little bit less detectable. Now, once you stumble across the Fasolasuchus, you basically just have to wait for it to go underground. It'll roam around a bit, and then it'll get bored and swim under the earth. Now, once it's done that, you're gonna slowly walk up to it. You'll see like a big mound of dirt, and that's where it's located. Now, once we're close enough, we're gonna place a thing of C4. You only need one of them, and once we detonate it, the Fasolasuchus will come out of the ground partially with stars around its head, and once it's done so, you want to run up and jump on it and start riding it. So let's set off the C4 here. And then you can see it's got stars around its head. We're going to run up, start riding it, and we've got two bars on the bottom. So we have the control bar and the torpidity bar. And basically what we're going to be doing is running into obstacles and breaking them. And that will increase our torpidity. And we're going to do that until we knock this thing out. And every time we hit something that is breakable, we will also gain more control back. So we just want to kind of run into all of the things, but we do want to be careful and stay away from cliffs. Anything that we hit that we can't break will knock us off. So yeah, cliffs and like mountainsides, very scary. Don't want to go near that if at all possible. And for controlling the creature itself, it can be quite a challenge. The creature goes in the direction you're looking, but if there's breakable things around, it'll kind of auto path towards those things and break them. So if there's a lot of rocks in an area, you'll kind of be going around in a circle and hitting all of them. So just keep that in mind when you're around cliffs and mountains and stuff, because again, you do not want to hit those. It will knock you off the creature. And sadly, breaking trees doesn't actually count towards torpidity. So we're going to stay clear of the trees as well. They don't actually stop you. They just don't give you any progress. Okay, so once we've got him knocked out, then we are able to put food in him and get him tamed up. He does take meat or kibble. You also want to kind of be wary of the area that you knock him out in, because if there's aggressive creatures around, they will come and try and attack you. And once you get this thing tamed up, you can go ahead and throw a saddle on it. The saddle itself is not super expensive, and you need to be level 70 to unlock it. It's only 30 metal, which is absolutely nothing at that point. And let's just take it out here into the dunes and see exactly what it can do. So it looks absolutely beautiful. I love the color pattern on the one we currently have. So we've got a left click, which does a bite, and it also looks like it does maybe a bit of poison or acid, so that's kind of cool. We've got a right click that appears to do a tail whip. Okay, a debris whip, so we can toss debris at things. It does have a super long cooldown, so you're not going to be spamming that. And it looks like the bite actually makes an armor breaking sound, so we're probably reducing that target's armor. And we've got space, which makes us go into the ground. Ooh, interesting. And we can just kind of ride around. It does take up stamina, but it makes us quite quick. Now, while we're underground, there's a couple things that we can do. We can left click to do a jump out of the ground and do an attack, which looks really cool. And then we can also do a kind of whirlwind spin around a creature and actually stun and trap them. You can see that Scorpion can no longer move. It just has to be within our AoE. It does take a lot of stamina to do, but that is kind of an interesting thing. So you could potentially get a creature that you want, stun it for a second, get somebody to build a trap around it, and then, you know, start the tranking process. It also works on flyers. So you can see we've got these vultures completely on the ground, trapped. They can't do anything about it. So very useful if you wanted to get an RG or something like that. So apparently, if a creature is aggroed to you and you use the debris whip, it'll actually start to run away from you. It'll cause like a fear effect. So that could be useful in certain situations. It doesn't last long, but it could give you the space that you need. And the last thing that you can do with this creature is you can actually just bury it. This is pretty common with creatures that can go underground. So you can just leave it there and it'll turn into a pile of sand, just like so. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully this helped. And if you guys have any tips or tricks that I missed, put those in the comments below. Also, let me know what you think of this new creature. Are you a fan? Are you not? Also, let me know in the comments below. Have a good one. See ya.